Howdy, folks, and welcome to this reaction to some Genlock stuff. I've got the Genlock trailer, which I kind of avoided. I was thinking to myself, you know, the trailers can sometimes spoil things. Do I really want to see anything about the trailer? Do I want to go in completely unspoiled? But then I realized I've seen so many little scenes at the beginning of every episode of everything on Rooster Teeth's site. I can't quite say I could be going in completely unspoiled with any scenes at all. And Michelle and I did watch the season or the episode 1 preview as well, the little segment from episode 1. So I figured, yeah, why not? I'll check out the trailer. I was thinking about waiting for Michelle, but she's not really interested. But guys, I have a secret. Don't tell her, okay? Don't tell her. The finale to Ruby, which you know the finale to Ruby is on the same day as not only episode 1 of Genlock, but from what I heard, I think Gray was talking about perhaps, or maybe it was Miles, I don't know, in a recent episode or something, that episode 2 is coming out the exact same day for first members. She's going to be here. I think I'm going to make her react to episode 1 and episode 2 of Genlock to see if maybe that'll get her interested. If she doesn't have any interest after that, then I guess it'll just be me solo reacting to Genlock. But anyway, that said, this is the Genlock trailer. Blind reaction, haven't seen it. I'm sure there's a couple of scenes in here I've seen because, you know, everybody's seen stuff from the show. So here we go.
I like seeing you smile. Been too long.
I'll stay here this weekend, all right?
Love you.
Love you.
Projection. A lot of good technology. Kind of a market report or something over there, right? Or is that?
Listen up. This is it. The union's making their
Currency.
play. This is how the war begins. We did not seek this conflict, but we will rise to meet
We knew they were at war.
Vanguard will do everything we can to protect those who have put
Vanguard.
their trust in us. Get it done, Vanguard.
All right.
Welcome to
Vanguard
the
are the good guys.
Anvil. Thank you for all
We saw
your
this scene.
time thus far testing for our program.
That's a hell of a way to say hello.
That's nothing.
Macy
Wait till
Williams.
You see what he does to you next.
We are at
And of
the
course, David
dawn
Tennant, we heard
of a
already.
new age. What
And
is
Michael B. Jordan.
Genlock if not the next step in humanity's evolution?
Hiya. How you doing? Don't mind me. Just learning how to walk. Again.
Looks like we got a team.
All right. We got the characters introduced a bit. Get some action. Okay. I didn't recognize her voice, but cool. Maisie Williams, obviously. David Tennant, yeah. I don't know if they're going to be located in New York or if that's just somewhere they happen to be fighting.
Come on.
Oh, okay. All right. Couple things. One, I mentioned when I watched the preview clip that they showed, the longest clip at the very beginning, the very first one they showed. I said, you know, it looked like it was framey to me, and I didn't understand it. It looked like it was broken. Didn't really like it, but it turns out that's the style they're going for, because apparently there is a style. I can tell you now, it's not one of my favorite styles, but I can probably get used to it. I'm already getting used to it, I guess. Is what I should be saying. A style where they do the character movement at a lower frame rate, but all of the effects and the world and the environment happens at normal frames. What is it, 30 or 60, whatever. It's probably 30 frames per second or something like that. But the character movement's much lower, noticeably lower, to the point where most people see it and go, that looks like it's choppy, like it's laggy if you're a video game player. And that's apparently a style. And that's the one they've chosen for the show. Apparently there's a couple, I'm not a big anime watcher. I'm a big Rooster Teeth fan. I'm not a big anime watcher. Apparently there's some other anime shows that have done that or are doing that recently. So they're trying to kind of try that style. Because they tried the more fluid style with Ruby, the more natural style, and they're trying this one here. So I'm cool with it. I'll watch it. I won't complain about it again. And I'm already starting to live with it. So we get a little bit. We know that there's some sort of a. They're in some sort of a alliance. The Union is making their play. So the Union must be the enemy. And the Vanguard is the Vanguard just the name of the military, or is it the name of the quote-unquote good guys, government or alliance or people? I guess we'll find out, because it's not real clear to me. Now, Get It Done Vanguard implies it's the military. We don't really know what the name of the government or the people are. But it's you know, it's a mech series. The only anime I've really watched, I'll tell you guys. I watched some of the Americanized anime growing up in the 80s. So Robotech, you know, things like that. So I'm a little familiar with kind of mech stuff to some degree. I know there's tons more that I haven't seen. I saw friends had me watch Cowboy Bebop. Not the entire thing. I think I watched like maybe just the first season, or maybe the first 2 seasons. Not sure. And that's pretty much it as far as anime goes. Japanese created animation goes. Am I telling the truth here? I don't know. That's all I can remember. Macross Saga, right? That's not the same thing as Robotech, is it? Anyway, whatever. So I don't have a very vast knowledge of anime. So I'm going to enjoy this for what it is, not what it's like, if you get my meaning. I know a lot of reactors are big anime fans, and they're going to be like, oh, that's a reference to this. Oh, that's cool. That's like this. And they do that with Ruby, too. I don't get them. There's a lot of references where like, oh, that's from this show. Like Ren's father, they point out he was from some show or some anime, and I didn't get the reference. To me, it just looked really cool. So I'll be watching that this way. So hopefully, if you're the kind of person who enjoys somebody who doesn't know anything about anime, really, reacting to this, that you can watch along with me. And my really lame reactions as somebody who's ignorant of this particular, the vast majority of this particular field of animation. But like I said, big Rooster Teeth fan, so I'm definitely going to be loving it for that, if nothing else. And it looks pretty cool. All right, the other thing I wanted to watch is something called the Michael B. Jordan on his character. And I think we've seen clips of Michael B. Jordan and Gray Haddock in an interview. I'm just curious if that's what this is.
What do you
Let's
think?
watch.
Meet you know where in about 30?
They haven't ordered us to stop yet.
Uh-oh. Are these two in a relationship? Oh, yes, they are. Learn that.
Come on, be a drill.
How'd the song go? You only live but once?
Let the good times roll.
Oh, cool.
What kind of drew me to Julian Chase is the fact that he is willing to sacrifice himself for his family. His family is really, really important to him. He's willing to lay his life on the line for the greater good. And he had a lot of heroic qualities to him that made it easy for me to be like, okay, cool, I want to voice this guy.
Chaser has spikes at 6 o'clock. The point
Cool.
countermeasure. Come on, come on.
I remember the first time a Genlock got put on my desk. I remember reading and looking through it, and I'm like, man, this is pretty cool. I was looking to do more voice work for animation, and it was like right on time. So literally all the pieces of the puzzle just kind of fell into place on this project. I didn't care what I was doing, what other movie I was doing. I just knew I could make time to at least get into a studio to do the voice sessions. So it was something that I had to kind of jump on. I mean, honestly, I've always been a
Very cool.
huge fan of anime and cartoons
I heard
and stuff
that.
like that. So I have the opportunity to be a part of a story like this with all the people involved, all the producers. Yeah, man, tell a cool story, honestly. And Julian Chase is like pretty badass. So honestly, to be able to like voice him with these other talented actors and stuff like that is pretty cool. Dakota Fanning, you know, been a fan of hers for a long time. So to be able to kind of work with her has been awesome. Sherry Belafonte, you know, obviously that history.
Oh,
and just
what?
legacy, working with her
How did I not know she was in this?
cool and special. And she plays my mom in this, so I was really looking forward to that. And GK
Sherry
Bowles,
Belafonte is in this.
voice actor. We have a lot of like young talent, new talent, you know, a lot of more established veterans in this project as well. So I think
I know they
it's
got a
pretty
big
good.
Japanese
I come
anime
from
voice
independent
actor as well.
film, you know, so I come from a smaller production companies and houses.
Again,
that,
I
you know,
don't know
do a
him
lot
because
with
I don't really follow
you know,
anime.
And the fact that, you know, Rooster
Yeah.
Teeth is a little bit smaller, but at the same time, they care about quality. You know, anything that they do take on, they love, you know, and they really care about. So they're not just like pumping out stuff just because. They're pumping out, you know, pieces of art. And I always like to be involved.
Well, I'm a
with stuff
fan.
like that. So it just made sense.
Awesome.
Genlock premieres January 26th, only on Rooster Teeth.
All right, I'll be there. Oh, of course I'll be there. I'll be watching Nina Ruby as well. The other one coming up that I just clicked on is, I don't think it's on here, is I think it's Dakota Fanning talking about her character. So we're going to talk about that one. But Michael B. Jordan, I saw him obviously in Black Panther. I think that's the only thing I've seen him in, other than this, soon to see him in, or hear him in, I should say. Enjoyed his work in Black Panther. I mean, he obviously played a bad guy, so you're not supposed to really like him. But he did a really good job. All right, so over here we've got, and I believe, let me confirm here, it is Miranda Meets the New Mex. Okay, it's Miranda, not Dakota Fanning. So it's a scene, it's a preview. Okay. Is Miranda the one that Maisie Williams is playing? I don't remember now. Or is that the one Dakota Fanning's playing? I don't know the character names now all of a sudden, except Chase for Michael B. Jordan. That's about the only one I know. There we go. All right. He's ripping things apart and using their guns on, or using his own gun, I guess, or her own gun. I don't know who's in that mech. Oh, Rooster Teeth Hitch. They do kind of look a little like, I know I've heard people talk about them looking like Transformers. They do kind of look like Transformers too, I have to admit. I take it that was Dakota Fanning, the Miranda, right?
Can you at least
What's
kill
the
it
fail?
before it kills me?
I'm trying, Dan, and take it the angle.
We've got movement behind us.
What are you waiting for?
Firing!
Oh, whoops. Ow.
All right, refugees are aboard, and we've got multiple new bogies inbound. ETA, 2 minutes. It's now or never, folks. Jody, come on!
I don't know that I understand anything going on in the scene, but I guess I will in context. I don't know what's going on. Are these the bad guys? I guess these are the bad guys. Because they look like the mechs, the bad mechs.
Only on Rooster Teeth.
All right. All right, well, it was a cool little scene. It's looking pretty good. It's looking really good. All right. I've said it before. January 26th, I'll be there. Michelle will be there with me, Rookie, and we'll do the first 2 episodes, and we'll see where it goes from there. I'm going to continue reacting to it. Hopefully she will be with me, and hopefully you guys will be with me the whole time too, sharing your thoughts and your comments as well. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.